Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Hope you didn't eat too much over the Thanksgiving holiday. I know I did. Today's deck is going to be a little... we'll just cut right to it and we'll show you. It's Maralen of the Mornsong. And this is more of a public service announcement than anything else. Maralen of the Mornsong, if you see this player at the table, kill them. If you are this player at the table, well, best of luck. Because regardless of how you built the deck, people automatically assume that the deck is built the way I'm going to show you today. And it is one of the sicker combos that exist in EDH. It's a 4-card deck. Stripped down, it's a 4-card deck. I've got mine fluffed out with 13 cards. But it's Maralen of the Mornsong. You put her into play, and players can't draw cards. From that point on, they can't draw cards. They tutor instead and lose 3 life. The losing 3 life is negligible. The hardest part is getting to untap with her. If you untap with her, you should win. If you're able to get 1 tutor off, you should win. Here's the deck. Ad nauseam. We all know what ad nauseam does. Just in case you can't read it there, ad nauseam, you spend the 5 mana, you cast it, you just start flipping cards over, you lose life equal to the converted mana cost, and you can repeat it as much as you want. Now, I think I only have 3 cards in the deck with an actual casting cost. So you play ad nauseam, and your goal is to get these 2 cards. Sickening Dreams and this random sphere from the dark. Sickening Dreams, you're going to draw pretty much your deck. I have 78 swamps. I have 8 other non-basic lands for kind of utility stuff. Lake of the Dead, maybe I'll get lucky and get it. Some man lands just in case the game drags out. But this is the answer. Ad nauseam and these 2. These are the 3 core cards. To be honest with you, you could just run these and the rest as swamps, which is really close to what I did. But so you draw your deck, you make sure this is in play, you cast Sickening Dreams, everybody loses a bunch of life for each card you discard, and then you sack this to prevent half the damage to you. Make sure you're still living when you do it. That's it. That's the 3-card deck. I will go over the other cards I've got in there. Of course, we got to have the Dark Ritual and the Cabal Ritual to help play it early. Now, don't turn one out your Maralen. If you've got that Dark Ritual, if you were lucky enough to get it in your opening hand, do not turn one out your Maralen. Because the odds of you turn 2ing an ad nauseam is pretty slim. If you've got this in your opening hand, you're just about guaranteed. Of course, I got boots just to protect your girl. If you get them, you get them. If not, it's what if. Lotus Petal, because it's just another mana solver. And I got some little dudes here that cost 0. The Phyrexian Walker's a 0-3, 0-6. Those are just they're just in the deck to, as I said, in case it stalls out and it takes a few turns longer than normal, you've got some emergency blockers. You can Claws and Gix, you can sack stuff to gain life. The Zerun Orb, I do apologize about from the vaultness. Maybe they'll fix that one day. Turmoil's Crypt, and a spellbook. I think that is, what is that? We're not going to count the ad nauseam, because when we cast the ad nauseam, we're going to have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll take 7 damage from ad nauseam if you draw your library and all these are in there. That's it. So you've taken 7 there, you took 3 to tutor, you're at 30. As long as you don't drop more than 60 cards to your Sickening Dreams, you're good. Or you got to start sacking land with the Zerun Orb. Now, the other cards, as I said, the Halls of Mist, it does have a cumulative upkeep, but it slows down their attack steps. leech-ridden swamps, because you're pretty much going to have her out there. To Bojuka Bog. This is actually, I believe Bojuka Bog needs to be in every deck that can produce a black mana, just simply because there's so much recursion. We have an awfully large card pool that we're working with in EDH, and there's so much green, black, every color plays with the graveyard. The Gargoyle Castle for a dude, the Dread Sanctuary for a dude, Spawning Pit for a regenerating dude, gotta have the Quicksand, and of course the Lake of the Dead. Lake of the Dead, the Dark Ritual land, we all thought this was going to be just too powerful when it came out, but Sacking the Swamps turns out to curb the power level a little bit. The rest of the deck is good old-fashioned swamps. That is 78 swamps. That's really all there is. I hate to make a quick little 5-minute video, so tell you what, I'll demonstrate how this thing works. We'll shuffle this up real good. Playing with these Grizzlebrand sleeves because, well, we can't play with Grizzlebrand, so I'm going to try to do this. Alright, so our opening hand, we're going to draw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, yeah. Hey, we keep this hand. So, somebody goes first, we draw, lay a land. Pass, turn. Whoop. I'm knocking cards over. Somebody gonna call a judge on me now. Do we draw into the swamp? Play it. Pass the turn. Comes back around. Do we draw a swamp? Do we play it? And we play Maralen. She lives. It's our turn. Do we draw a swamp? Man, these things are slippery. I don't play this deck a lot. And right here, as you can see, I don't have any fast mana, so we're going to have to let her table around again, and maybe everybody's going to get hooked on her tutor ability. Oh, yeah. And then during my turn, during my upkeep, we're going to go pick up and we're going to go get Ad Nauseam, because that's the only target you need. If you get lucky and you have Ad Nauseam in your hand, you can go get the Sphere or the Dreams. Okay, so Ad Nauseam goes to the hand. Here's our hand. We're going to play another land. We're going to play Ad Nauseam. Okay, Ad Nauseam says, reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand, you lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Repeat this process any number of times. So far we haven't lost any life yet. We'll lose 2? Sure, no problem. Dark Sphere. There's our Dark Ritual. We'll lose another life. We're at 3 life lost. Got a big hand going here. Sickening Dreams. Take another 2. We take a total of 5 damage. We could, in fact, here let's. I wasn't really counting. We need to do 4. Well, let's see. Right now, everybody's had. We need to do 40 damage. essentially, because everybody's at 40. Yeah, they've taken 3 from that, but. And Sickening Dreams says, as an additional cost to play Sickening Dreams, discard X cards from your hand. Sickening Dreams deals X damage to each creature and each player. So, obviously that's more than 40 cards. We'll stop right there. We'll let it slide. Well, hold on. No, we don't really need to, because we need that Lotus Petal. We need the Lotus Petal to do it this turn. There it is. So we play our Lotus Petal, sack it to play the Dark Ritual. We might as well play the Cabal Ritual too. Why not, for funsies? We'll cast our Dark Sphere, and then we'll play Sickening Dreams, and we'll discard that, preventing half of it. It's a good game. Well, I don't know that it's a good game, but it's a... And yes, there is plenty of room for disruption. One well-timed counterspell shuts down your deck. I call this style deck a one-trick pony. You can sneak out. You can sneak up once with it, but after that, most people who are up on the metagame and whatnot are going to, as soon as they see her as your general, they're going to assume this is the kind of deck you're playing. So, that's all I've got for today. Appreciate you watching. Be sure to look out for Maralen. She's a stone cold elf wizard. We appreciate you watching, and